So the URL, they go ahead and they drop the battle. They drop Swamp versus Bad Newz. I got a chance to watch the battle. There's a lot of talk about it. Swamp did interviews basically saying that he 3-0 Bad Newz. Bad Newz did interviews basically saying he won the battle. So I don't know. I was kind of looking, to see what was going to happen. Me and John had like a bet on who's going to win this battle. And we wanted to see, wait for the battle to drop to see who actually won it. So, it is what it is. I watched it, and this is what I want to say. And this is not me being biased at all because I have a bet on the battle. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure other people are probably going to talk on this battle. I want to say I do not think that Swamp is a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? And this is why.
That shit don't mean nothing. All I know is niggas just like you tuck their tail when they see me coming. It's crip till they cripple, or fork till you stick a fork in them, or scream blood out their mouth till they bleed from it. I ain't playing with now one of these motherfuckers. It's devouring time. Last time it was your honor. This time the honor is mine. I caught a body.
Keep going. Seeing things like that, and then he's got more lines.
It ain't till he turn around that he gets shot before he fixes his mouth to say I'll be back, Newz, the tool squeeze. And I won't stop till I see all of you bleed. I heard they getting money on Newz Street. That's why I'm posted, ready to react to anything on Newz feed. If I grip a tool, I'm not playing with none of these motherfuckers.
Seeing things like this is kind of just like, I want to see him up against, more of, I would say, competition, maybe some people that are more known. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want to push people too far, too fast. I get that, and I know the URL is probably trying to just vet people, at this point, but I think that he's kind of capable of dealing with a lot of higher talent, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would like to see what he would have done with Clean Paper, but obviously that battle didn't happen. Now, looking at this one, I would say Bad Newz, there is some critiques that I have for you. I think that your energy is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love the way that you just, you're not scared to get up on your opponent, talk crazy to him, but I feel like that's all you're doing is having a lot of aggression and you're not saying anything. And this is an example of that.
Let your mans know I'm so savage, there's no lacking. I know about that crib in South Carolina, pussy. I rode past it. It's so tragic. Reload Maddox, feeling like Dirk Nowitzki, letting it kick out the old Maverick.
Not dissing you or nothing, just being like, trying to critique to let you know, if you get in the ring with some people on the URL, you may run into somebody with a pen that may show a clear difference, of them versus you, so I think that's something that you can work on. Maybe Cave Gang, they can get with you, like help you with your writing ability, or maybe, it was a situation where you just battled like 3 people, I think within a month. You had a battle between you and Swamp, you had a battle with you and Don Marino, you had another battle with you and Chess, so, you trying to write for a lot of different people. This could have affected, how dense your rounds could have been, you know what I'm saying, in terms of how potent your rounds could have been, or the writing ability that you could have had in your rounds. Because some of the things that I heard you say to Don Marino was actually like really fire.
Nigga, what you gonna say? I was riding around with something illegal? You was riding around with someone illegal? That shit light to me. I done been on the run, riding around with niggas running for bodies with no license, G. If you get pulled over, you gotta go back home. Y'all country, that's y'all state. If I get pulled over,
then what?
We ain't never coming home. I can assure you, we all state.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the criticism of you from a lot of people is that you're very average. My criticism is that I said it before, and this is no diss to you. You can probably go get mad and say something. But I feel like you move around a lot like Surf. And for you to be in Cave Gang, and, Rockets and gun titles, you kind of want to differentiate yourself from that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you pretty much emulate him. And you said, I think that you looked up to him, you know what I mean? And this and that and the third, but you still want to have your own originality in the sport. Nobody sounds like you know what I'm saying? But as far as movement, I feel like that's something that may, be changed or could be changed, but it could just be like the way you move. I don't know. But that's my critique. That's my criticism on it. But the overall aggression is dope, but you have to have lines behind it, you know what I mean, to kind of sell the aggression appropriately. Because when you just screaming on people like this,
It's always looking for a 30. So they in front of 100 drums. I dump them all out, then I'm changing the ammo. Camouflaged in front of his crib, I got on my camo. 2 arms speeding through the streets, they think I'm a Lambo. Left so many shells on Swamp, they calling me Rambo. Let your mans know.
And you not saying anything is kind of just like it's falling flat. And I don't want to see you on a URL getting in a ring with somebody crazy and you doing that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just make like a spectacle of you. You know what I mean? But I don't know, Swamp. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think you're fired. You know, I think you got this thing 3-0. I was gonna try to get Bad News the second round. I think you 30'd them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you lied about that. I think you really got a 3-0. Bad News, I don't know how you feel like you won the battle. Even like after the battle, you went on like 15 minutes of fame and you shouted out hip hop is real, like at the end of 15 minutes of fame. Like you were so disoriented as that's what you did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what caused that, you know, maybe just what was happening in the room. I don't know. But I will say, you know, work on your penmanship. The aggression is there. You know, the performance is there. Just the penmanship may need a little bit more detail. But Swamp, you know, I think you're dope. If you can cram more haymakers, you know what I'm saying, in your rounds, I think it would be even clearer, like when you move towards like other opponents, like if you can do that. But as far as like your writing, I think you're there. You know, and the originality and how you came at, you know, Bad News, I think it was dope. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Get the URL app, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be announcements on there. It's going to be battles that's going to drop that may not hit YouTube for 90 days or longer. You know what I'm saying? And now they're holding on to the, you know, the battles. You might just want to just go ahead and get the damn app, bro. Or y'all gonna end up missing a lot of fucking content. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.